I am so excited. We've got a great story, a breaking story. If you didn't think the New York trial with Alvin Bragg and Stormy Daniels could become more of a drama, more of a soap opera, more of a shice show, you are about to get some wild news. So this is crazy. I got to mention my sponsor really quickly as I get into this, though. Midas Gold Group, MidasGoldGroup.com, or text Lumberjack to 232-425, and you can receive free silver with a qualifying order when you mention that you saw it here. We also want to mention you can call them at 480-360-3000. These are veteran owners, not commission salespeople. I send my own friends there. I buy this stuff, folks. I mean, I'm a big believer in it. You get yourself some rounds like this of silver, 20 in a tube, and just get ready. I mean, I just do not trust the dollar. You do what you want to do with your investing, but my gold and silver has gone up so much here in the last month. I'm excited about it. But people, this is just wild. So Michael Avenatti, you guys all remember Michael Avenatti, and they couldn't stop running him around on MSNBC because he was bad for Trump. This is so crazy. He was Stormy Daniels' lawyer. That's right, Stormy Daniels, who they're trying to make into a Susie Homemaker, the greatest gal on earth, in this hush money trial out there in New York City. Listen to this out of the New York Post, and I'm going to give you another headline that's really wild out of the what's that one, out of the Independent, I think, out of the UK? Yeah. So listen to these two headlines. First one is Michael Avenatti says he's talking to Trump's legal team and would testify for ex-president. You heard that right. Michael Avenatti has done a full switcheroo and is now willing to testify for Donald Trump. And what do you think he knows about Stormy Daniels, Michael Cohen, and that whole show where Stormy Daniels was having an affair with Michael Cohen? That's right, Trump's lawyer, keeping it all behind Trump's back, having an affair while she's writing a letter saying it never happened. And now Michael Avenatti is willing to testify for Trump. He is behind bars, people. So listen to this headline. This out of the Independent. Disgraced former Stormy Daniels lawyer says he would now testify for Trump. Now you have to remember, this is the guy they were lauding and hauling out on MSNBC every single night, okay? And now he's the disgraced former lawyer. Before he was like Christ incarnate to these people. And I say that not that I think he is at all, but that's how they treated him. And he's nowhere near that. But anyways, this is wild. So I'm going to just give you this news here. Michael Avenatti, I'm going to read from the Independent first, and then I'll break it down in what's really happening from the New York Post. But Michael Avenatti, the disgraced former lawyer for Stormy Daniels, has said that he is in touch with Donald Trump's legal defense team and is willing to testify on behalf of the former president at his hush money trial. The defense has contacted me, Avenatti told the New York Post from prison. I'd be more than happy to testify. I don't know that I will be called to testify, but I have been in touch with Trump's defense team for the better part of a year. Okay, so now this is wild. I mean, just think about this. What do you think he knows about Michael Cohen and Stormy Daniels? What do you think he might testify to? This is nuts. Avenatti is currently serving a 19-year sentence for extortion, tax evasion, fraud, embezzlement, and other federal crimes at Terminal Island, a minimum security federal prison in Los Angeles. Okay, so now check this out. He's serving 19 years. They want to make that the front runner of this news story out of The Guardian. But when they present Michael Cohen, they run him on shows now. So just think of how wild the liberal media is. First, Michael Avenatti, who, you know, at that time, we could tell the whole Stormy Daniels thing was a false thing, and then she had signed a letter anyways, and so on. Okay? And he was just the greatest thing because he was against Donald Trump. Now he's a disgraced former lawyer. On the other hand, Michael Cohen, who is actually a convicted liar in court, okay? I mean, he has been a known perjurer. He and this porn star, Stormy Daniels, are now the new saviors for Democrats. It is wild watching this thing go. It is It's hilarious. This is going to just blow Alvin Bragg's case apart because you know he's going to come out with the goods on Stormy and whatnot. Oh my gosh. He did not provide any details about his conversation with the Trump defense team. The Stormy Daniels scandal catapulted Avenatti into the public eye in 2018 when he represented the adult film star, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford. Daniels alleged the affair with Mr. Trump in 2006. Lurid details alleged an affair with Mr. Trump in 2006, lurid details of which have since emerged. And while the former president has consistently denied the affair, a payment of $130,000 to her ahead of the 2016 presidential election is now at the center of his current criminal trial in New York. I believe that payment was made to Michael Cohen, not Stormy Daniels, so they're playing fast and loose with the facts here. Once an enthusiastic critic of Mr. Trump, then the president, even penning a New York Times op-ed in 2018 calling for his indictment, Avenatti has since switched to backing him in his legal quagmire and sees similarities with their current predicaments. Okay. There's no question that the trial is politically motivated because they're concerned that he may be reelected, Avenatti told the Post. If the defendant was anyone other than Donald Trump, this case would not have been brought at this time. And for the government to attempt to bring this case and convict him in an effort to prevent tens of millions of people from voting for him, I think that's just flat out wrong and atrocious, he said. Okay, now I'm going to take you back to the New York Post. So you can see there, that's The Guardian. They're a liberal outlet out of the UK who just cannot stand Donald Trump. Now, from the New York Post, Michael Avenatti says he's talking to Trump's legal team and would testify for ex-pres. Okay. The defense has contacted me, more than happy to testify. I got that before. The ex-litigator refused to offer any details about the specifics of his conversation with Team Trump. A person close to the former president confirmed the ongoing discussions. So this is not Michael Avenatti just saying this. Trump's team, a person close to Trump, has confirmed this. While Avenatti made his name as one of Trump's most ferocious critics and even publicly called for the indictment, he's singing a different tune from the clink. Okay. Depending on what happens, this could constitute pouring jet fuel. Oh, wait. I'm really bothered by the fact, in my view, that Trump's been targeted. 4 cases is just over the top. And I think there's a significant chance. Okay, thank you so much, America Free, for that super chat. Yes, I'm really by his target. 4 cases is just over the top, and I think there's a significant chance that this is going to all backfire and is going to propel him to the White House, he added. Depending on what happens, this is Avenatti again, this could constitute pouring jet fuel on his campaign. So whatever Avenatti's got, it's not going to be hurting Trump. I'll tell you that much. Here's somebody else super chatted. Let's see what they had to say. Oh, gosh. Waiting on Biden to declare cannibals to come out of the shadows. Douche Elias. Great comment. Yeah. Did you see that? Joe Biden not just once, but twice declared his uncle was eaten by cannibals. Joe Biden has to insert himself at the center of every story. Have you noticed this? It's just a crazy thing. Okay, listen to this. Also from the article, once an obscure California litigator, Avenatti vaulted into public prominence in 2018 while representing Stormy Daniels, the porn star who alleged Trump had an affair with her in 2006. Now, notice how the New York Post writes that line versus adult film star over in The Guardian, where they're treating her with kid gloves. While the former president has consistently denied the charge, okay, the $130,000 payment to allegedly buy her silence now lays at the heart of the Manhattan criminal case against him. At his height, the quotable attorney was such a regular presence on MSNBC that he frequently slept in their New York City headquarters. Now remember, this was when he was in favor with them. Okay? At his height, the quotable attorney was such a regular presence on MSNBC that he frequently slept at their New York City headquarters. He's the hardest working man in show business, folks. Former CNN host Brian Stelter and Trump confidant Steve Bannon both suggested Avenatti would be a formidable presidential candidate. he visited Iowa. Do you guys remember this? He was going to run for president of the United States of America. A show with former Trump communications director Anthony Scaramucci was floated, but went nowhere. This is wild because you have to understand, again, he was their darling. He was the media darling, sleeping at the headquarters of MSNBC because he was such a regular guest. Smash that like if you would, please. I want to get this story out. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that makes liberals' heads explode. I just want to see, in fact, I'd love to see some liberals in the chat here, some trolls going nuts. If we hit enough likes on this, I think we'll get some in because I just want to see them crying. Okay. But it all came crashing down. And then, of course, he was convicted of trying to extort Nike for up to $25 million. In other words, folks, I don't think Michael Avenatti is a good guy. That's not my point. But the point is, even bad people will tell the truth sometimes. And then you look at Michael Cohen and you just look at the disparity of how they treat these people. And now this is going to be, and he's going to take it under oath, just like Michael Cohen, who's a known perjurer. So I don't think any of these people are always telling the truth, okay? But this is going to blow this thing all apart, okay? Michael Avenatti was sentenced to 4 years in prison for stealing money from Stormy Daniels. Of his former client, Avenatti was scathing and warned New York City prosecutors that he expected Daniels to commit perjury should she be called as a witness. Stormy Daniels is going to say whatever she believes is going to assist Stormy Daniels and put more money in her pocket, Avenatti said. If Stormy Daniels' lips are moving, she's lying for money. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, that makes so many jokes right there. If Stormy Daniels' lips are moving, she's lying for money. I mean, I'm not even going to make the jokes that are obviously so apparent. All right, Avenatti said he would be a poor witness in the approaching trial, said she would be citing her past claims of speaking to dead people and her possession of a haunted doll named Susan. I'll read that again. Avenatti said she would be a poor witness in the approaching trial, citing her past claims of speaking to dead people and her possession of a haunted doll named Susan. These are not good people, folks. I don't know how you can possibly put someone who makes those claims on the witness stand and use them as a star witness in a case against a former president of the United States who's running for president. That is just absolutely ludicrous to me. Avenatti said if the election were held today, Trump would win. The lawyer said he saw much of his own struggles in Trump's current ordeal, adding they were both in the crosshairs of a weaponized justice system. Okay, stop, Michael, stop. You are nowhere near as attacked or maligned as Donald Trump. Okay, let's just be, this is so ridiculous. Okay, do you guys get this? I mean, Michael Avenatti, okay, there is no way I would put him on the same plane as Donald Trump, yet he's trying to get himself there. Do you think, well, let me ask the chat. Do you think that Michael Avenatti has been attacked by a weaponized justice system as much as Donald Trump? It's just laughable to me. It's laughable. I think that we are both targeted by the justice system, Avenatti said. That's a lot of people on the left that are very concerned about my potential rise within the Democratic Party and my potential rise in Democrat politics. And the fact that I was not someone that was easily controlled. He's trying to compare himself to Donald Trump by saying that he would not be an easily controlled person in the Democrat Party. This guy. See, what I think is so funny about this, again, I don't trust Michael Avenatti. Would you trust him around your kids, your wife, or anything? No. But they're trying to parade out for Stormy Daniels, a known perjurer, Michael Cohen, as the star witness. I just can't wait to see this whole thing blow up into smithereens. These people are so ridiculous. Okay? I cannot. He says, I wish I would never have met Stormy Daniels. I should have left her where I found her. Where did he find her? Reached by phone, Daniels called Avenatti a lunatic and a scumbag. Oh, gosh. Brooks Kelly, movie title, Stormy Does Manhattan. I can't. I was about to say that I also wish I'd never met him, but I'm actually glad because I'm the one that helped convict him so he could steal from more unsuspecting clients. Daniel said, hey, JP just super chatted me. JP, you've been such a great supporter. The evil is being exposed at a much more rapid pace, and it tells me we are on the precipice of something great. It's the providence of God. I got to heart that comment. Thanks. That's a good one, JP. So anyways, this is, to me, was just such an exciting story. Hey, do go get yourself some My Pillow products, man. Go support Mike Lindell. That $25 spectacular is still going on. I think it's going to go on. It's coming to an end, I know. I asked them about it. I think back then they said they were going to go till maybe the end of this month. So you've only got a couple more weeks. Everything, just phenomenal deals over there. And then $9.50 slide sandals, people, with the gel insert and everything. I mean, go get yourself some. I mean, the best deals. Mike Lindell is such a warrior, such a truth teller. I just love the guy. And again, I am going to get that other piece uploaded to Locals. I think it's all, I got the front and back edited out of it, and I will get that up, people. But you're going to want to see this. I'm putting it up. It's going to be Locals exclusive. You don't have to you have to subscribe over on Locals. You don't have to pay, is what I'm trying to say. But what it does is you enter your email address. That means when I'm going live, I can always notify you through Locals because people aren't getting their YouTube notifications. So I'm just trying to solve that. And some of this interview that I did with Corey Lewandowski is not YouTube approved. It's just not. And I'm not going to nuke the channel. I will give the information to you as best I can, and that's just to post it up over on Locals. So if you're not subscribed to me on Locals, it's just lumberjacklogic.locals.com. Go check it out. Stony Daniels, you people are just hilarious. It is just an absolute crap show, though. It's just nuts. By the way, did you see that Mike Johnson led the that whole bill on the foreign aid funding? Ukraine, didn't they get, was it, people help me out here with the number, I can look it up, but I think it was somewhere around $60 billion again to Ukraine, or was that the whole I think the whole foreign aid package was 90 some billion. More Democrats voted for it than Republicans. That's how bad of a bill this was to bring to the floor. He never had to bring that to the floor. Never had to bring it to the floor. And yet he did. It just sickens me. Just ticks me off no end. Douche Elias says CPL, creepy porn lawyers on Tucker's old show. It's just, it's wild. I think I might have missed a super chat. If I did, I really apologize. Thank you so much for those of you who super chat. It's really kind of you. But again, go check out that. I'll get that uploaded here today to Locals, that Lewandowski interview. I'm going to do the whole interview. So it's 50 some minutes, and you can kind of scroll through it because you've seen some parts of it. Like the first, if you watch my video on YouTube, you would have seen like the first 15 minutes of it, and then a clip on my one live stream. And now I'm just going to put up the whole interview, which is 50 minutes. But yeah, we got totally hosed over by the Republicans and Mike Johnson working with the Democrats. It really just ticks me off. It really does. It's disgusting. But this is great news. Okay. This is great news. I mean, watching Alvin Bragg's case fall apart is maybe the best news that we could get in all reality, because what they're doing to Donald Trump is so disgusting. I just cannot stand it. I cannot stand it. It just grosses me out. Okay, so here we go. We've got, I saw there's a super chat. I'm going to get it. I'm going to pull this super chat up. I'm telling you. I'm going to try and pull it up on my computer here. I just want to acknowledge that, but now my computer's not working. Here, I'll just hit refresh. Sorry. See if I can get it. I don't know why it's not working. Just annoying as all get out. Here. There, and it's just, sorry. It's not popping up. Sean Flanagan, thanks so much for that. Yeah, it disappeared. I'm sorry. Whoever super chatted me, I know I missed one. So anyways, but yeah, no, it's crazy. So Daniel, you have to go back because we're at the end of the stream. You'll have to go back and catch the beginning. I'll see you on the next episode. All right. If you're new, subscribe, and do go check out MyPillow and MidasGoldGroup.com, mypillow.com/lumberjack. All the deals are there, and MidasGoldGroup.com. Mention me, text lumberjack to 232-425, or call me at 480-360-3000. Anyways, love y'all. Keep fighting the good fight. Peace out.